So most of you know me for liking Honda Elements, but I just found something I like a whole lot more. It's my new 2008 MX-5 Miata with only 188,000 miles. I picked this thing up for $3,000 on Facebook Marketplace, and it really is a miracle that I got it. The seller said about 50 people had messaged him before I did, and he thought they were all scammers, so he didn't respond to anybody. I saw it the next day. It was about 3 hours away, and I figured it's only $3,000. What's the worst that can happen? So I sent him a message and he said, yeah, you can come take a look at it. And I immediately went with my dad, and I instantly fell in love. This thing is mint. It's a one owner, woman driven. She was in her 60s, so she wasn't beating on it. Everything is original except the tires, the brakes, and the top, which is 2 years old. And you can see just how good condition it's in. There's just barely some minor rock chips on the front bumper. The tires are in good shape, the brakes are in good shape. The top is 2 years old. The interior is in good shape except that seat bottom, but I'm just gonna get a seat cover for it. Everything works. It's got the 6-speed. So yeah, it's a beautiful car. It drives amazing. There's nothing else like it. It's like it's on train tracks. And unfortunately it does have some rust, but I'm gonna repair that the best I can, and hopefully it'll just last a few years, because for $3,000 my expectations weren't high, and you know, you just gotta get every last mile you can out of it. Now, since I bought this car a week ago, I've put 1,000 miles on it somehow, and it doesn't seem comfortable at first, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Now, this car has the $1,200 appearance package, which includes this bottom piece on the front bumper, different side skirts, and this piece on the back bumper. You can see the paint's in really good shape for being like 13, 14 years old with almost 200,000 miles. No warning lights. The oil pressure when you're driving is almost to the high mark. It's incredible how much oil pressure it still has. So far the only thing I did was wash it. I cleaned the seats because they were pretty dirty, and I just cleaned some of the interior parts. And I also restored the headlights. They look amazing now. I used the Cerakote ceramic headlight restoration kit for 20 bucks, but I get 2 cars out of 1 box, so it's only like 10 bucks a car. Next on my list, I'm gonna get upsized tires, because I don't like how small these things look. I know they're good for handling, but I want a little bit more comfort and rim protection against curbs and potholes. And I might do brakes, but they don't really need to be done yet. There's just a minor pulsing. But other than that, I'm just gonna rock it like this and put as many miles on as possible. And before you know it, I'm sure I'll have more in my driveway, just like the Elements. I got 3 Elements now, so yeah, we'll see. Definitely a great buy. If you guys find a Miata for cheap, buy it. There's nothing else like it. And like, comment, subscribe.